Removed Book Series, Part 13, 1 Maccabees, a book of history and war, but also of faith and resistance. 1 Maccabees tells a story that sounds like something out of a war movie, but it's real, and it was once included in the Bible. It opens during a dark time. After Alexander the Great dies, his empire is divided, and one of his successors, Antiochus Epiphanes, tries to crush the Jewish people. He bans the law of God. He outlaws circumcision. He desecrates the temple in Jerusalem, even setting up an altar to a false god and sacrificing swine on it. This isn't just politics, it's spiritual war, and that's when a priest named Mattathias refuses to comply. When ordered to offer a pagan sacrifice, he kills the king's officer on the spot and cries out, "Whoever is zealous for the law and maintains the covenant, let him follow me." That one act sparks a full-scale revolt. After Mattathias dies, leadership falls to his son Judas Maccabeus, nicknamed the Hammer. Under Judas, a small band of faithful Jews launches a guerrilla war against the vastly superior armies of Antiochus. And they win, not just battles, but the hearts of the people. They cleanse the defiled temple, they rebuild the altar, they restore the worship of the one true God. This is the origin of Hanukkah, a celebration of rededication and light in the midst of darkness. But 1 Maccabees isn't just about war. It's about covenant loyalty, about refusing to bow to worldly powers no matter the cost. It paints a picture of a faithful remnant who would rather die than defile the law of their God. It shows how political systems will always try to erase holiness, and how God raises up the faithful to resist. So why was it removed? Because it doesn't flatter empire. Because it glorifies resistance. Because it reminds believers that true worship is worth fighting for, even dying for. It also sits in an uncomfortable space, the time between the Old and New Testaments, where the silence of prophecy gives way to the noise of war, but the Spirit of God is still clearly at work. 1 Maccabees is a testimony, not just of history but of courage, of zeal, of faith that refuses to compromise, and that's exactly the kind of message that gets erased.